Hello everybody, Ministrom here. Welcome back to Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. In the last episode, we set up the train to be able to export our planks. So we got that up and running. Add some extra cash income to make some adjustments to our track. And then began setting up some gravel quarries around where we have our coal mines. We're probably going to want to do more of that. But for the moment, we at least have some. Now, as you can see, it is a few months later. I have been running things forward to allow some money to build up. And so we are going to go ahead and get that going. Now, a couple of things that I have adjusted in that meantime. I have split these trains in two, so that they can sit there and wait. You are waiting to load those planks. This train is handling the grain. So our fields are now all sown and are growing, and that's good. So we should be able to get those harvested and the grain exported next fall. You can see I'm doing something over here. Now, this little project that I had with the extra aggregate storage, I managed to get this changed, rework this road a little bit, so that we can get the road crossing conveyors, so that we can get both of those conveyoring directly in to the aggregate loading train station. So that should all be good. Now, what I want to do is turn this into trolley bus. Problem is, for this construction, we need steel, electrical components, which we don't have yet. I have a plan, though. I do have a plan. And we'll see how this works. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to buy in some storage. Storage and warehouses, I think. Open storage does steel, meat, large aggregate. There's a warehouse. Oh, those are resources needed to build. Never mind. Hold on. You do steel. You don't do steel. You do electrical components. Okay. Now, this does have a rail connection, so we can actually have a train stop here. Alright. Open storage small. You don't have a rail connection. So you will need to be connected to an actual train station if I want to do that. Okay. I would like this to be close to a train track. What if I did a cargo train station can load and unload. Electrical components and steel. That's probably a better option to use. Where would I want to put it? I'd like to have it somewhere around here. Getting this passenger rail out of here is going to be interesting. I don't think it'll be impossible, but just interesting. We're going to need to rework this rail, I think. I'd like both construction offices to be able to access it, so I'd like it like somewhere around here. I'm going to need to auto build it. Actually, we're going to take off the auto build so that I can flatten the terrain. Alright, schedule that in. Fund the construction. That's fine. Alright. We're going to need to rework this track. Because again, while the whole being able to just go through and loop and all that kind of stuff is nice, I think it's a luxury that I really can't afford. So what we're going to do is we're going to tear out this track. Now, this whole station might actually disappear once we get our gravel and coal up here, because once we have gravel and coal up here, I could just truck the gravel and coal to here, because we really don't need all that much of it. Just a few trucks would be fine. And we could fuel them. Yeah, we can fuel them from our own oil refinery, though. So, you... to do this. And you to do that. For now. We're not really going to use this right now, but I just want to have it in there. And what we're going to do is we're going to do... our crossover. Here. Alright, and then signals... do the whole chain signal and then bi-directional signal thing here. And that should work. That's a little goofy, but it's alright. So then what I'll be able to do now is do a warehouse. Warehouse. Right, and then we just need a road. We're gonna run a road like there. Start construction of that road. Just build that. And actually, you know what? Just go ahead and build this one too. 13 grand. Yeah, just do it. Okay. Then what I'm going to want you to do is to purchase resources using rubles. Electro components. 24 tons. And some steel. Oh, that's right. You don't do steel. What I'm going to need is that small open storage as well. And you're going to need to go in there. Right. We're going to have to rework this road a little bit. No problem. Road kind of comes through here. You can hook into there. You can hook into there. Auto build all that stuff. Auto build all this stuff. Alright, so now then you can buy in steel. So what we're eventually going to want to do is deliver steel and all the other materials that we're going to need here to here once we can make it ourselves. So for the moment, I just want you to buy a little bit of steel. 40 tons. Yeah, buy a little bit of steel. Okay, now we can tell you that you can now get steel from here. And you can get electrical components from there. And you also can get steel from here. And you can get electrical components from here. So now you can go start picking some stuff up. Perfect. So now we can build our own. Well, we're still paying for some of the materials, but it's still going to be cheaper than buying it directly. You know, fully funding the construction, because we're going to be supplying our own labor. We're going to be supplying our own gravel, and we're going to be supplying our own asphalt. We're just going to have to buy in the electrical components and the steel. I can go ahead and upgrade these roads. Upgrade these roads all the way out to here. The way I'm going to handle the stops is I'm going to put a stop here. We're also probably going to need a stop here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to everything from there, but we'll see. Yeah. Now this. What do these actually need? These need asphalt, concrete, gravel, steel, and electrical components. Perfect. Oh, the other thing I did is I set up a fuel delivery truck to start delivering fuel to everything that needs fuel. So you should be getting deliveries of fuel from that truck. You should be getting deliveries of fuel from our own fuel production. This is getting fuel from our own fuel production. This is getting fuel from our own fuel production. This is getting fuel from our own fuel production. So we're now fueling our own vehicles over here. One thing I might want to do is get a dirt road in there, just in case there's a fire, that we can get a fire truck to it. Alright, resources on the construction site. What mechanisms do we need? Missing truck with covered hull. Okay. We need a truck with covered hull. Ah, for the electronics components. Okay. 2 tons, 4 tons, 7 tons, 12 tons, 8 tons, 10 tons, 1 ton, 1 ton, 5 tons. Let's go with the 7-ton truck. I'm guessing you're probably complaining that you don't have a truck with a covered hull either. No. You have 2 excavators. You probably don't need 2 excavators. Let's go ahead and sell that vehicle. Deliver mechanisms only with trucks. Yeah. Deliver mechanisms only with trucks. Okay, looks like you're going to go grab those electrical components. Actually, no, it doesn't need to pick up fuel. These things have their own fuel supplies. Strange that you are not. Do I really need multiple pavers and multiple bulldozers? I probably don't need multiple pavers and multiple bulldozers. Sell that paver and sell that bulldozer. Alright, now I just need some workers. What other mechanisms could we buy here? We don't need anything with felled tree capacity, I don't think. A road crane. Might not be a bad idea. Let's get them cheap. Relatively cheap. There we go. Yeah, road cranes getting work done. Excellent. That's precisely what we needed. What else might we want to think about buying? Roller we have there. A tower crane. Alright, we'll buy tower cranes here as well. Because we will need them eventually. You can also buy prefab panels. I've wanted to build my own buildings. Resources need to finish current phase, 7.3 tons of steel, and the electrical components. Okay. It'll get done. $34 workers without a job. Now, you can walk to a stop, right? Yes, they can walk to a stop. Why doesn't this footpath go all the way through? Eh. That's almost not even worth building myself. Just fund it. What are you bringing in? You are bringing in electrical components. So there's electrical components. We should have a open bed and a flat bed bringing in steel. There it is. Now, one thing I want to start doing is planning in the rail. Because we can start mocking that in. Because we want to get the rail over to this. Means I need to get across this road. A new vehicle type is available? Okay. So be it. Let's see. What is the angle at which I can do this? Okay. We can do it like that. There. And then you can come through... there. That's unfortunate. Okay. I'd like this to arc out wide a little bit. And then swing in there. Oh, I need to actually go in there. Okay. And then you are going to have to arc wide because of that crossing. No problem. Now, I also might take a bypass line that runs like this. And heads in that direction. And eventually merges with this line. Yeah, I think that works. Now, the other thing that I want to do eventually is have the option to export things over here so we can actually start bringing in some dollars. But that may be a project for another time. Alright, looks like that project is done. This bit of road is under construction. And then bringing the brought that crane in? The tower crane? Alright, well, I mean, whatever works. Now, what is needed? Price of funded from rubles is 329,000 rubles to build that track. No, I could plan it in. There's going to need 645 tons of prefab panes. 1,400 tons of gravel. You know what? Cue it in. Get it going. Now the question is, can this actually get assigned to construction offices? Or do I need a rail construction office? There's a question. I might need a rail construction office. Construction is not assigned to construction office. And would it need to be connected to an existing rail line? I might have to look into that. How's my bitumen doing? That's... getting there. I mean, I could just pay for it a little bit at a time, but I'd rather not. Alright, how is this doing? Looks like we are burning through our boards. Amount of wood in the forest, 11,000 tons. Felled trees ready to transport from forest, 600 tons. I think it is they are actually knocking down these trees. Okay, that's good to know. Alright, but I think we're at the end of the episode, so we'll go ahead and stop here. It was like that little piece finished. So now we need this little piece done in order to get the construction office assigned to this bit. Yeah, I think I need a rail construction office. Alright, but yeah. I will hopefully remember to figure that out for next episode. So, for now, we'll go ahead and stop here. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. And I will see you next time.